If you're in the plastics industry, you know polymer film extrusion can be a real battle. Today, we're going to cut right through all that complexity and show you a way to finally boost your efficiency and nail that quality every single time. So, let me ask you something straight up. Is your team constantly fighting with inconsistencies? Are you seeing way more scrap material than you'd like, just wasting precious time and money on endless trial and error? If you're nodding your head to any of that, then you are in exactly the right place. All right, let's talk about the real challenge here, plastic film extrusion. I mean, it's the absolute backbone of so many products we use every day. But as you know better than anyone, getting it right consistently can be a massive operational headache. And this right here, this is why it's so tough. You're juggling all of these things at once, every single day. The raw materials, the extruder design, the processed additions, the cooling systems. You get just one of these variables slightly off, and bam, the entire production run could be compromised. It's that ripple effect that costs so much time and money. You know, all that complexity leads to a really expensive problem, the high cost of guesswork. When you don't have a proven, systematic approach, every single production run feels like a gamble. And that guesswork, it turns into very real, very tangible losses. You're seeing it in the piles of wasted materials, those frustrating production delays that throw off your whole schedule, and a final product that just doesn't hit the quality standards you need. And this, well, this says it all, doesn't it? Every delay, every single rejected batch, that's a direct hit to your bottom line. These aren't just little technical glitches, they are major financial drains on the business. But what if you could finally break that cycle of just reacting to problems? I mean, what if there was a strategic, expert-driven solution that was designed from the ground up to solve these exact problems? Well, there is. This is it. We're talking about a specialized training program built by industry experts specifically to solve the biggest headaches that R&D pros, engineers, and technical managers like you face every single day. This is not some generic course, it's a targeted solution. Think of this as your personal path to mastery. It's not just about patching up problems as they appear, it's about totally transforming your operations and, honestly, taking your own professional skills to a whole new level. And here's what that path looks like, broken down into 4 huge wins. First, you're going to get concrete strategies to truly optimize your production process for peak efficiency. Second, you'll learn how to implement techniques that directly slash those production costs we were just talking about. Third, you're going to gain a deep, commanding knowledge of raw materials, so you can pick the perfect one every time. And fourth, this is a direct investment in you, enhancing your professional skills and making you an even bigger asset to your team. And I want to be really clear about this. This is so much more than just another webinar. This is a complete A to Z professional development package. It's designed to create a real, lasting impact on how you work. Just look at everything that's packed in here. You get the live session, of course, but then you also get 6 months of on-demand access to go back and review anything. You get a dedicated Q&A session with the experts, all the training materials as a PDF, a certificate, and even access to expert consultations. It is a complete toolkit for your success. Okay, but maybe the most important question is, who are you actually learning from? Because the best information in the world doesn't mean much if it's not from the right source. Well, in this case, you're learning from the absolute best in the business. And that's the real difference maker. You aren't learning theory from someone in a classroom. You're gaining real-world, practical insights from a powerhouse of industry professionals. These are experts who are out there in the trenches solving these exact challenges every single day. And just look at the incredible range of their expertise. We're talking polymer science, material science, chemical engineering, even industry regulations. This kind of multidisciplinary team means you get a complete 360-degree view of the entire process. Nothing gets missed. So really, it all comes down to this choice. You can stick with the way things are now, that endless cycle of trial and error, of constantly reacting to problems after they've already cost you, or you can switch to an expert-led strategy that's built on proven techniques and proactive problem solving so you can stop issues before they even start. And when you make that choice, you're not just getting information, you are joining a global community of innovators all pushing to be the best in this field. You're going to be in some pretty amazing company. Over 100,000 professionals from 5,000 companies all over the world trust this platform for their training. A number like that, well, it speaks for itself. That's some powerful proof of the value and credibility you're getting.
And if you're wondering, hey, is this actually for me? This slide says it all. If you are an R&D chemist, a process engineer, or a manager in production or R&D, this training was literally designed with your challenges in mind. This is for you.
So we'll leave you with this question. When you think about the high cost of doing nothing, and you see this clear, expert-led path to improvement right in front of you, what's your next move? This isn't just a training course. It's a strategic decision to elevate your process, your company's profitability, and most importantly, your own career.